Other news now. Can a synagogue be a place for worshipping Allah? Well, in the US state of Virginia, they say it can. A Jewish temple there is doubling as a mosque for Ramadan. Dina Gozowski looks at the unusual relationship between the local religious communities.
Everything about this prayer service looks typical, except for a few things. These are Muslims, and their house of prayer is a synagogue. Rizwan Jaka, a devout Muslim and community activist, finds nothing wrong with reciting his prayers in this temple.
Coming here to the synagogue is just as comfortable for me as going to a mosque, and it's something that is very special, and definitely my family and I will remember this for the rest of our lives.
So why conduct services in another faith's house of worship?
The Muslim community in Northern Virginia is ever growing, and mosques fill up quickly. So what do these Muslims do? Well, they rent out synagogues like this to conduct their prayers, worshiping Allah, surrounded by Jewish stars and the Torah.
About a year ago, we were looking for a place for our Friday prayers, and basically the synagogue was like, if you're looking for a place, why don't you come over here? And they opened their doors, their hearts to us.
And the communities share more than just physical space.
They come over here, we go over in their location, and we have a good time. You can dialogue and then discuss things and put your point of view. We agree to disagree on some issues, and we agree to agree on the other issues.
But oftentimes it's the disagreements that create an impression that Jews and Muslims can never live in peace, let alone open each other's doors to their holiest of places.
Unfortunately, the conflict right now gives people that perception that we cannot get along, but actually we can get along. This is our same neighborhoods, we live together, we work together, and so it's natural.
But it's also natural when perception becomes reality. And with images like these, it's not hard to imagine why people are cautious to assume that this could be part of a larger trend. That's why Professor and Rabbi Marc Gopin finds this particular case extremely unique.
There's a great many communities who wouldn't do this. They would not do this in part out of fear. They would not do this in part because of conservative theology. There is a lot of anger against Muslims for a variety of reasons. And this synagogue is making a very bold statement by actually welcoming them into their sacred space.
A sacred statement Rizwan hopes will one day become kosher with Muslims and Jews all over the world.
God willing, we hope that at least people see that we can come together.
Dina Gozowski, RT, Virginia.